check everything.
You live. I'm finna check.
Okay. God.
Yeah, both live.
Right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And as you can see in the title, you know, Israelites are going to come in all colors, sizes, and shapes. All right, and the elder pops out here wanted me to go through this in class. All right, and it's all through the spirit because you had those bug outs. Where are they from? London, right? They started talking about how the 12 tribe chart sign is off as well. Basically, they're on the BOI situation, black only Israelites. You know, breakdown. You know, they started naming, you know, this tribe's from Ghana, this tribe is from Nigeria, you know, so on and so forth, whatever. But they're all so-called black, you know, countries, right? You know, just that bug out bullshit, you know.
That bugged out Edomite bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All right, and that's not scriptural. All right.
You black Edomite niggers.
Exactly, man. You know. Look, you know, Israelites are gonna. Can you get that? Because the brothers brought that out even in the scoff game about how we're gonna be scattered amongst all people. Okay, can the brother get that Baba Kushar real quick?
Jeremiah 12:9.
Yeah, get that. Start off with that, and then get that Deuteronomy. Get that Jeremiah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Woo!
The birds round about are against her.
And that word speckled means variegated when you look up that word.
Yep.
And variegated means multicolored.
Yep.
All right. You see? Like, look, especially out here, like, I don't know how it is elsewhere, but in Chicago, we have a lot of pigeons, right? And you have certain pigeons, they literally have purple in like by their neck, blue,
Yep.
All right, gray.
Well,
some of them are like white, brownish, whatever, you know?
If I may, when the pigeon stretches out his feathers out, you see multicolor along the feathers and they're hidden. You know?
So the Lord's comparing us to these birds, man. Okay? All right, so look, every Israelite's not going to come out looking like John Shaft. All right, was it Idris Elba?
Right.
Okay, Tyrese, Wesley Snipes. All right, not everyone's going to look like Mark Anthony. What's that dude's name? Bad Bunny. Okay, you see? You're going to have Israelites look like me. You got the brother Yeshaya out there in Des Moines. All right, you know, he's got Moabite features. You see?
He's Israelite.
Or
Yep.
me.
Yep.
I look like Elam or Ishmael on certain days. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Ephraim, baby.
You know?
Yeah, like this brother here, he can pass what you like, but that's
Yep.
it.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, you got, I know there's a brother out there, I think it's in Phoenix, man. He looks like and also in, I think it's Memphis, they look like straight up Edomites. They're you know, their people go back to, you know, whatever, let's just say, you know, German, French, whatever, right? I'm not sure those brothers' backgrounds, but they got blonde hair, blue eyes, green eyes, whatever, you know? So point being, though, is Israel's going to look like all nations.
Yeah,
you know?
it only makes
Simple.
sense. Yeah, man, I got something real quick. That's part of the curse. I'm going to read the curses. This is part of it. This is Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
If we're scattered, right?
Yeah.
And we're around, you know, these heathen women, what are we doing? Twiddling our thumbs? You know, on downtime, we're just playing patty cake with these women.
Hell no.
The reason I brought this
Different
out.
type of patty cake.
Reason I brought this out is another point I wanted to make in Ruth. You read Ruth, they was in the land of Moab. And when you read the story, what happened immediately? They dealt with the Moabite women, man.
Yep.
Even Moses, right? He dealt with what tribe of Ham his wife was from? I forgot for some reason. Slipped on my.
No.
What was she called? Do you remember?
From Israel?
Mizraim, yeah.
You know. So Jake's always been dealing with the the heathen women.
Yeah, it makes it. Read Ruth, man. They was in the land of Moab. I forget why it was there, why Israel had to go there. I had to read it again. But you read it, immediately they dealt with the Moabite women, man. When they was amongst them, man.
Oh.
All right. So that's what's going to happen. See, we scattered throughout 4 corners of the earth. And whatever land we were scattered in, we was going to deal with their women, follow their heathenistic customs and gods and all that. That was part of the curses, man.
And there's no new thing under the sun.
Yeah.
Right.
See, so I'm reading again. This Deuteronomy. Like, how hard is that to believe? Well, no, it's hard to believe for those who the Lord didn't open their mind to hear,
Right.
bro.
Daniel.
Yeah.
None of the wicked shall understand.
That's it, bro. So this Deuteronomy 28:6-4, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth. And I did a lesson a while ago. That was that Revelation 7 and 9. The Lord shall save everybody from all nations. No, those are Israelites. That's amongst these other heathen nations. That's
Right.
part of the elect. That's who he's gonna deliver, man. They're Israelites, man. Even if they look like the other nations, man, they are Israelites, man. Who are part of the elect, who the Lord's gonna deliver, man.
And when you
So
look
you
up,
can't use that, man. You fuck people that always want to include these other nations, man.
when you look up all those words when it talks about nations, kindreds, and tongues,
Yeah.
all those words go back into specific ethnicity. Like I think one of the words is ethnos.
Yeah.
You know, all right. You know, like I said, I think they are all 3 separate Greek words, but they all go back into your ethnicity, who you are as a person, your race, basically. Okay, it's not talking about the whole world. In this Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter backs it up because why? We've been scattered everywhere.
That's it.
That was a curse.
Yep. I'm finished reading. This is Deuteronomy 20:64. I started over. It said, the Lord should scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other. So Israel is scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth, man. All right? Some of them look like the other nations, man. But their bloodline go back to Israelite. All right? So it says, from one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which either thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. It goes like you say, they among these other heathen nations. They might look like the other heathen nations, and they serving the gods them heathen nations are serving, right along with the other heathen nations, man.
Kind of, if I can back you up. Hosea 7, chapter 7, verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. So if you see a cake and you don't turn it, one side is going to be darker than the other.
Hey, brother, get up real quick, man. Get,
like a
get
pancake.
Get in the camera, man. 'Cause this is an Ephraimite right here. This is a light-skinned Ephraimite. Which, right.
Well, if I'm in the Caribbean for 3 months, I become Levi real quick, Joe. No, in fact, I get dark. I get real dark. You know?
You got 2 Ephraimites.
Yeah, Ephraim, which
Come
is
on.
so-called,
Right.
with so-called
Ephraim right here.
with so-called Puerto Ricans, man.
Right.
Yeah. See, those are 2 Ephraimites. One the pass for Southern Kingdom Judites. This is well, you say you do be mistaken for Ishmael.
Ishmael, Elam, you know what I'm saying?
See. You see, there's one dude I knew. There's one dude I knew in school. He looked like a Judite, but he was speaking Spanish. I was like, damn. He told me he's Puerto Rican.
Damn.
There it is. I do. I have uncles that look like straight up Judah, and then I have uncles that have blue fucking eyes, man.
Yeah.
With a dirty blonde brown hair. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so it's tribes. I knew a Simeonite, which is so-called Dominican. He looked like a Judite, man. And I used to work with him because I used to work in the school, in student activity. Me and him was cool, man. But he was Simeon. Well, you mistaken from a Judite, man.
Yeah. And then you got what's that guy's name? Blake Griffin or something?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah.
Hey, it's spirit. You said I used that picture.
That was a thumbnail.
That's a thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
But that damn nigga. There's another rapper named Logic. Y'all know him.
Oh yeah,
He looked like a straight up Edomite, but that's a damn Jake. And he has a child look even more like Edomite, man.
Yeah.
Drake's kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
So there's all these examples, all right, that the Lord has out here, but you still got these black niggers, all right, still saying no. If you ain't, dark as fucking tar, you ain't an Israelite. Fuck you, man.
Hey, well, you know what?
Fucking
You
black.
mentioned Drake. Hey, I read it. It said you should be amongst these nations serving wood. Hey, his mom, so-called Amalekite, this nigga had a bar mitzvah for everything. This is a whole fucking Judite.
I got a quick one for you. This is Psalms 106 and 35. And this is talking about Israel. This is going into history, okay? Psalms 106 and 35. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. That's to back you up.
Yeah.
He started learning the works of a Jewish man.
Yeah.
I got my bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, let's just say, he did. Drake got with the white woman. But let's just say he would, instead of, for lack of words, getting into the black culture, right? That rap demon. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say he decided, I'm going to keep shaving. Like how when he first came out, he had that baby face looking like a creeper. All right? Salakia. But let's just say,
Prove he's really a nigga, because Southern King look weird as hell without no damn facial. Without facial. He just look weird and bugged out, bro.
he look like a pedophile.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
But let's say he gets his son like, all right, we're gonna cut your hair, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Train him up in the ways of a fucking white kid. You know what I'm saying? His son will pass as a quote unquote white boy.
No, Shakals, show this to each one of the cameras, because Elder Malcolm posted this earlier. This is Lionel Richard's daughter. Like straight.
Claim.
Used to hang out with Paris Hilton.
You too late, brother. You too late, brother.
That's the one that used to hang out with Paris Hilton.
Nice.
Oh, this is another one.
Oh, it's another one.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Oh shit! I thought it was the
You
other
know
one.
Elder Malcolm posted.
I know. I was talking shit. I know the other claims. I'm sorry. I tried.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's
First daughter.
Matter of fact, Elder, I claimed.
Matati tried to do that bullshit. Certain claim, you know how you do, bro. Certain claims. I claimed back 2009. You didn't know the truth in 2009. Just stop it, man.
I never thought Matati. We love y'all here, baby.
But I got a precept.
Bring it out.
This covers.
This
This Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. So it's not about color, man. All right, it's like we stand out. Like, okay, for instance, like Matazah, we definitely know this because we from that type of world. In the breaking scene, you could tell like these Koreans. Most of them are Jakes, bro.
Yeah.
Just how they are. It's so much flavor, bro.
Absolutely.
But you do have no Koreans that will break, but they don't have no flavor, and like, nah, that's just a heathen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no salt there.
Factual.
And then ultimately, man, Jake has an attachment to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got that zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Yeah.
Jake really believes in that higher power.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why, because it talks about how, where it said, read that one more time so
Yes,
I
sir.
don't butcher it.
This Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It said, the Spirit itself beareth witness.
And here's the thing, the Spirit, all right, is this word. That's John 6 and 63, okay?
Yep.
You see? And you see the Israelites, they have, like I said, an attachment to the Most High, into this word. Even if they don't know it, they'll respect the scriptures, honor it, to a degree, until the word starts coming out. Then all of a sudden, that demon, and it be, fucking turn into Two-Face and shit. All right, you know what I'm saying? That demon comes out. But point being though is they have that respect and honor for the scriptures. All right, to a degree, man.
Hey, read this real quick. Brother, show me this.
That's the book of Romans chapter 2 verse 14. It say, for when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law.
Because you got Jake, they might not know the law, statute, commandments of the Lord, dietary. It be Jakes that don't eat pork. They just keep certain things in this book, not knowing, man.
Right.
They'll have a beard on their face.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it because they're trying to look cool. Because right now it's fashionable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To have a beard, and that's because the prophets. It's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. But the Lord used the prophets to make it fashionable.
Yeah.
Basically, because after the prophets started wearing their beards, right? Who started wearing their beards soon after? All the rappers and athletes.
Yeah.
And then that's why Jake wears it now.
Yeah, it shows you it's a damn fashion. I mean, I came to truth when Jake wasn't wearing beard. Jake was scoffing like it ain't shit. Same niggas years later, now they got a damn beard on their damn face.
They had a genuine demon on them.
Yeah.
All right, little pencil mustaches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like Batak and I were talking. All right, Tazawar, you remember this shit? Fucking that Ephraim and fucking Manasseh demon, that Puerto Rican and fucking Cuban demon, that pencil thin fucking beard, bro.
Come on,
Come on.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that bullshit too.
Oh shit!
Bro.
Damn.
Yeah, we are.
You know?
Yeah.
But that was fashionable in what, the early 2000s and stuff.
Right.
You know? But then the prophets came on the scene around what? I mean, we know that the elders were out there, but that started getting pushed when 07, 08.
Yep.
And then that's when if you look at it, watch all the rappers and all the athletes, that's when they started wearing their beards.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I had this had the pencil strap. Had this Edomite chick. Her name was Lauren. She admired it. She'd come up. I worked in school. She'd come up, rub my face every damn time. The mind.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The mind is hell, but finish reading that, bro.
Shit like I got it.
Okay.
Romans 2.
Romans 2:14. For when the Gentiles which have not the law,
Them Gentiles talking about Israelites, man.
That's right.
Right, Hellenists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hellenists,
Hellenists. Yeah.
Because you are a Gentile, you're a stranger, you're a foreigner. If you're not following the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, brother.
for when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law.
Because there's a certain thing Jake just keep, and they don't know. That's actually part of the law that you're supposed to do this.
Right.
I remember in the world, because I went to like Catholic school and all that bullshit. And every time we would go to the church, man, they'll sit there and make you go pray to like a statue and shit. And that shit was off to me. I'm like, this shit fucking weird as hell. I felt like the spirits on them goddamn statues and shit felt very uncomfortable, and I just knew that shit was off, man. And I didn't know about worshiping idols and all that. I had no clue what the fuck that was, man.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. When I was in church, going to church. The pastor actually read Revelations 21:3, where it says, how it go? It says, tabernacles with men. He actually read it. That like hit a light bulb. Now, I like jumped up. I'm looking around. In my mind, like, why is it women around here?
Oh yeah. Can I read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Revelation 21:3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people."
Yeah,
and
God. Cause I heard that kind of triggered me, man.
Yeah.
And then I think I asked my mom. I think I asked her like, why is it women in church? He read that scripture. It's with men, bro.
Right.
Why is it women in the church? Women pastors and shit, man.
Fat his hat on, man.
Yeah.
God,
They should be keepers at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Staying at the crib.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God.
That's it. And that's part of the example of the Lord drawing out, man.
Yeah. Right.
I heard that it like triggered something like
it's a her.
Like, bitch, what you doing here? Shit.
And then I remember too in the churches. I'm in the churches, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm in church. It was like clock. I look at the clock like, I'm getting the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
I think we all did that.
We all kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Falling
showed
asleep.
we wasn't even really into that shit. Deep down in our spirit, we knew that was bullshit.
That was off.
And,
Yeah.
and then if you with a woman, they want to stay like 2-3 services. You fall asleep by the first, second, third. Like you just about to be.
So you done with that, brother?
Nah, come on, I got a little bit left.
Good kind.
Romans 2:14. For when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves.
Trust me. I was gonna say Moab ain't keeping the law.
God,
All right, this guy's cooking some dogs. Ammon's eating some goddamn fucking turtles.
Fucking,
All right,
fucking isopod dinner.
Yeah, isopod dinner. Look it up.
Yeah.
All right, Ishmael fucking a goat. Trust me, I seen that bullshit.
Lord knows.
Okay, pause. You know,
Oh, I got something.
this is what they're into, man.
I got
Demons
something
are
for you.
creeps.
This is Second Ezra 3:36. It says, "Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen."
Read that again, so like it.
Right.
This is Second Ezra 3:36. But thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
Exactly. The heathens, they don't know the law. All right, nor do they care about it. They're into their gods and their ideologies and philosophies and their ways. That's it. Hey, the Lord's in the book of Sirach. In the book of Sirach, it says that the Lord made the people diverse.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
diverse ways.
Yep.
Okay, so these nations are different from us.
Yeah, he said he
You know?
divided the nations, gave them their own language. But he said the Lord's portion is Israel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hey, the
Yeah.
Lord deals with us and none else. Okay.
And it reminded me of that movie, what's that movie? Umbach. I think that's the name.
Oh, Umbach.
Tony Jaa?
Yeah, me and when Shah was still around, me and him and Bruff Boom, we did a lesson on it. It was like somebody stole their Godhead. Then you got this bitch praying to the power, please God, give us back Umbach. If this is a real power, why his head get stolen?
Right. He's away on vacation.
He said,
Please, God, give us
Knocked out in his sleep.
but go ahead, slide.
Hey, this is Sirach 27:9. The birds will resort unto their like,
Yep.
so will truth return unto them that practice in her. All right, and you know, one of the things you see with Jake, speckled bird, of course, you'll see, those speckled birds, they'll actually get with, Jake, the ones who look, dark skinned. Right? You'll see Bruce Lee and all the guys around him will be,
Yeah.
black, so-called black. You'll see different fighters, and then, he'll be the one, quote-unquote, white guy in the group, but really he's Jake. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that growing up, man. You always had that Irish friend who could hang with you on the court or something.
Oh,
Yeah, you always had the Italian friend or something. And it was Jake.
Yeah, because I remember Bruce Lee, if I'm not mistaken, his life story, in Hong Kong, he wouldn't get along with them Moabites. They used to get in trouble all the time with him. So that's why his father sent him to America.
And he enjoyed Hennessy.
Yeah.
And he was in Oakland, California.
Hey, check this out. Hey, what's that dude, Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
That's damn Jake from Ireland, because he's telling a story. He's like, damn, I don't know where I'm from. Then he said he went to Ireland. He's like, damn, I feel like this is he's like I was showing he's a Jake nigga. He told me I felt real spiritual. I was over there and shit. And come find out his line, go back over there. There's a museum over there. Because I seen the video. His sister, his mom, and his daughters over there. They're all, whatever they call it. Yeah, memorabilia. His, shirt he wore and it seemed like Teen Spirit music video and all that. And then it's like a tourist attraction. His house. He stayed in a town called Aberdeen, Washington. This nigga had an old English
40 ounce.
Yeah, on his wall. That was his favorite drink. You ain't gonna tell me there ain't no nigga, bro.
Oh, the 40? Damn.
A lot of his contemporaries at that time, but there were rappers like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and them. They listened to Nirvana.
Man, I had friends in the world. They actually, when I first moved, they didn't listen to rock music or nothing, but they actually liked them because it was an old channel called The Box, and we was watching they was like, yeah, man, it's a cold ass song right here. Didn't listen to rock or nothing. It was fucking Nirvana.
It's crazy you say that because I usually end the night with Nirvana and Smell Like Teen Spirit, and all the Jakes in there and just know it. One day I was like, man, skip that. I'm about to play this. I'm thinking it's gonna have people leave. Nope, it did the opposite. It turned up.
They got turned up off this
It got
shit.
turned up. I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
it's
man,
like a
I'm
work.
white reading his because I think his daughter got like some money, because that's her father, a certain amount of money. She spent all. I sound like a nigga woman to me. Spent all the goddamn money.
Dang.
Of course.
Of course. I'm like, man, yeah, he's a niggas, man.
And speaking of you, I think you mentioned Irish and Ireland. House of Pain. Jump
Oh
around.
yeah,
That
yeah,
whole
absolutely.
group, bro. It's Jake's,
Yeah.
man. Like the whole group. Oh, so like. But yeah, that's still a popular song to this day, wherever you go, man. Where now you got Pitbull that remixed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no,
no,
I-
oh, you can't forget about him.
Justin Timberlake,
Yes.
Tina Marie.
Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah.
Pops told me he heard Tina Marie before he saw her.
Right.
And he thought it was a black woman.
I was
Yeah.
like, women
I thought
get
Bobby
into
Caldwell
it.
was like that. Yeah.
Madonna.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, a lot of them,
Yes.
singers and stuff come from England and all that. I mean, they all fucking Jakes, man. What's that group? The Apostle Bob. He did a video on it. What's Depeche Mode?
Depeche Mode, yeah.
Oh,
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode,
Depeche
yeah.
Mode. The other guy with the blonde curly hair.
Damn.
He says his father was a damn Judite from the Americas.
Oh,
he,
shit.
He was in fucking military wherever, probably
Yeah.
in Europe or something. A guy with an Edomite, or she probably Spreckelberg too, and had him. He looked like an Edomite.
Yeah.
But his father, a whole goddamn Negro.
Showing that we pop and pretzel up these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to bump Depeche Mode growing up.
Yeah,
man.
Depeche Mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they got a whole genre called Blue Eyed Soul.
Damn.
Look
Literally,
at
man,
that.
it's
Look
a
at
whole-
that.
Yeah, you mentioned Bobby Caldwell. You have Hall & Oates.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey
I was
man,
mentioning Dave on
you
that.
fucking what's that dude's name? That
I didn't
super flaming fag.
Oh, Boy George.
You got him.
Elton John.
Elton John.
Elton John.
All
Yeah,
right.
Boy
Oh,
George
yeah,
too.
John. Yeah.
Yeah, Boy George too. I think he's from Ireland too.
Damn.
Boy George. Yeah, he's a whole flaming faggot, but he's a damn nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Boy. But did you finish?
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, Con, you have
Yeah, Con.
start
This-
going around.
This the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men
Yup.
out of every nation.
What?
And
Say that part again?
And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews.
So specify that they were Jews too, okay?
Yep.
All right, Israelites.
Listen.
Devout men out of every nation
Woo!
under heaven.
Every nation.
We've
Keep
been
going.
scattered.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
Damn.
That's cold.
Yes, yes. Miracle happened basically. Keep going.
It says, verse 7, and they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, behold, are not all these which speak Galileans?
Keep going.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born?
Yep.
Parthians and Medes
Because
and
all these lands, they have a different dialect, different, speech.
Yep.
Okay, so read it slow.
Acts 2 and 9, Parthians
Parthians,
and Medes
Medes,
and Elamites
and Elamites.
and the dwellers in Mesopotamia.
So all these different lands, all right. Some are north of Israel. Some are going to be east, west, south. Okay. Keep reading.
And in Judea
Mm-hmm.
and Cappadocia and Pontus and Asia and Phrygia and Pamphylia and in Egypt and in the parts of Libya and Cyrene and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes.
All right. So you had Israelites that came from everywhere, all these different lands, and even the homeland. Okay. But it specified that they were all Jews, basically Israelites. You see? So those Gentiles that's spoken, about in basically the New Testament, for the most part, is going to be talking about Israelites that became Gentiles because they practiced and learned the works of the heathens, as we read in Psalms 106. Okay.
Yeah.
They like how now we're all what, according to this world, Americans. We're Americanized. You see?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It was
Simple.
all once in the Gentile state of mind,
Mm-hmm.
following these other heathen gods and all that. But the Lord woke us up to the truth. We put that away, man.
And even the apostle Paul, he said that he mentioned that he's an Israelite, but
Yep.
he said that he's a Roman, man.
Yep.
Okay. That's it. And then even you start getting even more specific. We're we're Americans, but I think this would be the term Illinoisans. And then they call us
Yep.
what? And then
Chicagoans.
Chicagoans.
Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
more specific.
You see?
Yeah.
He was, Paul was mistaken for an Egyptian and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
So you
So
had,
was Moses.
he had some type of pigment.
Oh yeah.
He was dark,
Yeah.
just like Moses. Yeah.
So,
But-
him being an Edomite, what you talking about?
That's
That's far fetched.
Far-fetched.
You gotta prove that shit.
Yeah, you talking about King David being Edomite. Well, what was it, Absalom? What about his son when his hair got caught in the branch? He had stringy dog hair like Edomite. No, that shit just go through like fucking butter.
Oh yeah, that branch.
Right.
It would have
Yeah,
gone
he
through
saw
that.
that.
So he had to have an afro for this shit to get caught.
Yeah, thick nappy hair.
Yeah.
I
Bring
got
it out.
To break the brother out. This is Acts 21:17.
Mm.
It says, and when we were come to Jerusalem, the brethren received us gladly.
Mm.
And the day following, Paul went in with us unto James, and all the elders were present. Verse 19, it says, and when they had saluted them, he declared particularly what things Yahweh had wrought among the Gentiles by his ministry. Right? So right there it says Gentiles. Now keep that in mind. Verse 20, it says, and when they heard it, they glorified Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and said unto him, thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe and are zealous of the laws. You see, so in verse 19 it calls them Gentiles, but in 20 it specifies that these are Jews, right? That are zealous of the law. Now verse 21, and they are informed of thee that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles to forsake Moses, saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after their customs. You see, so verse 19 it calls them Gentiles, but in verse 20 and 21 it calls them Jews, and it says that they're Jews among the Gentiles, man.
Ooh.
You know, so it wasn't actual Gentiles. It was Israelites that were scattered among the Gentiles, just like it says in John 7:35, if I'm not mistaken. It says, where is he gonna go? Is he gonna go amongst the dispersed among the Gentiles?
Yeah.
You know, so every time you see and read scriptures where it talks about Gentiles, quote unquote, being saved, it's talking about Israelites.
Right. Don't read it for face value. Remember, the scriptures were originally written in Hebrew. All right. If I can back you up.
Greek as well.
Well, yeah, the Hebrew then to Greek. Even the New Testament was written in Hebrew because Matthew, Mark, and Luke, they didn't speak anything but Hebrew. So it was all written in Hebrew and then translated to the Greek and then to the English.
That's why when we were in class, we said, that brothers need to be looking up words, man.
Absolutely.
You have to look up words.
Not only that, continue the things that thou was taught. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone has taught us to go into these words, man. All right, continue in that routine. But
I'll
there's
say this too, because I'll say this. Some of those definitions, there's going to be, multiple meanings, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to have the spirit. You have to discern properly.
Discernment,
like,
yeah.
all right, you know what? Definition B is what I need right now. Not A and C and D.
Yeah.
It's going to be B right now.
Yeah.
Or it might be D, A, whatever, for the situation.
Yeah,
Just to make a side note.
Yeah, the Lord had you the spirit, the ability to comprehend.
right.
Yeah.
And as the apostles said, to take the meat off the bones.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? To be able to discern these things. And that's why you have to pray for discernment. You see?
And if you don't know, ask.
Absolutely.
We were talking about that earlier too.
Absolutely.
You don't want to just be giving out,
Winging it.
You don't want to wing it, give out these false, answers, because the Lord can judge you for that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
So we mentioned that in class, to brothers, hey, because the scriptures say if you don't have an answer, you got to keep your
Cover
mouth
your mouth,
covered.
yeah.
All right.
Like you said, man, prayer. Hey, the scripture you always like to bring out. Pray the Lord direct thy way of truth.
Oh, Sirach 37:15. Absolutely. Yep. Because the Lord will guide you, man. You got to ask Him. You know what I'm saying? Importunity. Constantly beg. Knock on His door. You know what I'm saying? Sup with Him for these things. And He'll give it to you liberally, as the scripture says. All these things are written. You just need to apply. But this is Tobit 13:3 to back up Shakal. Confess Him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for He hath scattered us among them.
Damn.
You see? So the Israelites are scattered among the heathens, man. The heathen means the other nations. That's what Gentile means. Remember, we broke the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. So the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, kicked us out from our homeland, Israel, Yasharallah. And that's why we're scattered among the other heathens, man, but among the other nations. And over time, popping their women, all right, our children eventually are going to look like these other nations, man.
Sometimes it's first generation.
Like Blake Griffin and his son, you know what I'm saying, with the white woman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes first generation.
Yes, sir. That's right.
All white.
All white, whole white, big booty white. You know what I'm saying?
That pog.
That pog, yes,
I
sir.
said it, that
There
pog.
it is. Look it up for yourself, brothers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That fucked me up.
Yeah.
This read because this is another scripture. Matthew would say, somebody how Shai said we go to disperse among the Gentiles, to teach the Gentiles,
Right.
showing you that you have Israelites to be Gentiles too. When you have time to read Gentiles, they ain't talking about all the time the other heathen nations.
Watch your finger.
All right, so I had let's see,
That's in John.
yeah, John. Yes, John, I think John 7:35.
I got it
Yeah,
right
so-
up.
God,
I
go
got
ahead, go ahead and read, brother.
It's John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we should not find him? Will he go into the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
Yeah, there's some of those that once in a Gentile state of mind, they came out of that, man. Like brothers in this room, we was all once in a Gentile state of mind, man.
That's right.
Yeah, but I had some.
Can you read it in the NLT real quick? I believe it's the NLT.
Y'all got it right up.
Because that one, man, I love the
say
King
the,
James Version. I'm old fashioned, right? But I think it's the NLT that's just like a
Well,
direct dagger, man.
Well, you know what Esau
Hard, bro.
make these other translations to confuse you. Shit, you make these other translations, they cut your ass more than the King James, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. Bring it out. Read.
So you can't do nothing against the truth before it. That's
Right.
right. But go ahead, brother.
No, this is John 7:35 in the NLT. It says the Jewish leaders were puzzled by this statement. Where is he planning to go? They asked. Is he thinking of leaving the country and going to the Jews in other lands?
The Jews in other lands. Keep going.
damn.
Maybe he will even teach the Greeks.
All right, and that's talking about the Israelites. Okay, who were Hellenized, man. Who had that Greek state of mind. They were Greek.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? They were in the fucking Greek. All right, lifting weights,
Right.
butt naked. That's where I said it. All right, because that's what Gymnos goes.
Gymnos, yeah.
It goes back to
Yeah.
being butt naked, fucking hitting them weights, man, like Arnold.
Yeah,
All right.
They mentioned Timothy's father being a Greek. Was he actual Greek? No. Timothy was Israelite. His father was too. He was just following them the Greek way of life, man. That's all that meant. But I had this.
You have more?
No, I have another precept.
Oh, okay.
Well, what'd you have, brother?
I have First Maccabees 1:10.
Oh, go ahead and read that.
First Maccabees 1:10. It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes,
Mm-hmm.
son of Antiochus the king, who had been in hostage at Rome, and he had reigned in the 137th year of the king of the Greeks.
Yeah, so you met this Antiochus guy. He's making laws and stuff, making Jakes not follow the ways of the Lord anymore, man.
Right.
Forcing them, man, and that's what Esau doing today, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says,
You got to accept the alphabet community.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You know, BLM.
Yeah.
What else, man?
Pedophilia.
Israel.
Yeah, them.
Yeah, there's all.
You know, you gotta love all these things.
Yeah, or they call themselves Israelite. Nah, you're a terrorist now, cause you wanna be who you really are.
Exactly.
Fucking crazy.
That's
You're in a cult. That's what they'll tell you. You're in a cult. Hey, why don't you call these Christians? You know, why don't you say they're in a cult?
Well, you know
Or these
what?
Muslims?
Yeah, you know what? They go
They
back
don't say
to
that about them though.
yeah, they go back to Esau. He just a goddamn nut job, man.
Oh,
This
yeah.
dude just want to be. He just delusional. Oh man, this is too much disinformation. Man, you know deep down it's the truth, man. But you just want to be a delusional bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all that is, bro.
Bitch tendencies.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
kind of says, verse 11, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
Woo, wicked men.
Who was
All right, your Al Sharptons.
Oh yeah.
Okay, your TD Jakes.
Jesse James.
LeBron.
Oh, well, Jackson.
Jordan.
Shaq.
Shaq. That bald head.
Oh,
Charles Barkley.
Oh,
not that.
you got that bald fucking head. That shit activates demons, man.
Yeah, that dude.
And booty face.
Oh.
That dude definitely.
And all of those guys, coincidentally, are in Greek fraternities.
Con.
Yeah.
They were in the Greek, bro.
Omegas, right?
Some of them are. Some of them are. Whatever.
Some shit like that.
And the fake camps that's leading the people astray too, man.
Hey, go ahead,
Shit.
Shema.
Are you ready to see?
It says, First Maccabees 1:11, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about
These
us.
same niggas coming back.
Yep.
Doing the same
Oh,
shit. Go ahead.
Yep.
It says, for since we departed from them.
That's who they fathers are. Them same niggas come back doing the same shit they did in the past.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well.
So they said, hell the Lord, because they said, fuck the Lord chastening. I'm going to serve the heathen.
Right. It says, then
I can
certain
get a condo.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the leaks
I got a foreign mate.
and melons?
Yeah. Hey, can you read,
Designer.
right. Can you read Jeremiah?
That's modern day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
modern day terms, bro.
Year tree.
Yeah, can you read Jeremiah? It's like, says, we serve the Lord. We had one of all things. So we're going to serve the Queen of Heaven.
Right.
You
Motherfuckers
soft
forget.
ass little
Just a
biatch.
bald head, brother.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just a bald head, brother.
He's just a pork chop, bro.
The brother Matatia, he texted me. He said Elder Malcolm said read John 7:35 in the NLT.
Yeah, let's do
We
it.
just
Let's
got-
do it.
Man, read,
No, we just read it.
read
just read it.
read it.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
All right.
Read.
This is
So
John
nice.
7 to
I knew he
35
was watching. Go
in the
ahead.
NLT. I don't know why I had it pulled. Well, that's why I had it pulled. It
The
says,
Jewish
the
leaders.
Jewish leaders were puzzled by this statement. Where is he planning to go? They asked. Is he thinking of leaving the country and going to the Jews in other lands?
The Jews in other lands. Yup.
Maybe he will even teach the Greeks. What does he mean when he says, you will search for me but cannot find me? And you
Greeks are
cannot.
talking about Israelites. They're following the Greek way of life, the Greek customs. Go ahead.
Right.
What does he mean when he says, you will search for me and not find me, and you cannot go where I'm going?
Con. You know, in that verse 35, real quick, John 7:35, if you hit the FN, the footnotes, it says, or the Jews who live among the Greeks. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Hey, remember top. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh,
I gotta run to the league.
ooh. He would run around the, you know.
Remember running around the block and shit, man?
Yeah, that shit was bugged out. But
Yeah,
I got a preset.
that dude was
That's old school.
that
man.
dude was too damn animated, man. Go ahead.
Did you finish that?
Nah, it's a lot more.
Yeah, keep
Oh, Slakia. Go ahead, brother. Slakia.
This First Maccabees 1 and verse verse 13 says, then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the custom of the heathen.
Niggas was in the Greek.
They were in the Greek.
Yep.
The Greek.
A lot of them statues, those are Jake. Them naked statues showing they fucking dick and shit.
Yeah.
Those are fucking niggas, man.
Yeah.
Holy
Madness.
shit, bro. They were all oiled. They had to be oiled up too, bro.
Oh, you
I
better
know
oiled
it, bro.
up, bro.
They got the same shit coming back with
Hey.
WWE.
Hey, remember that what was that movie? Ladies Man.
Oh,
that dude,
yeah.
that dude was wicked as hell. He dealing with other people, men's, women, and shit. That's some wicked shit, man. But he had Will Ferrell's character try to put oil on him. He's like, man, like, you clearly gay. You tried to oil me up. That's not cool.
Yeah, I remember that. Man. Damn.
It says, First
Go ahead, bro.
Maccabees 1, First Maccabees 1 and 15, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief. So you had Israelites, they were putting their foreskins back on you know, their lives, man, to ultimately be a part of the Greek. And this, I did research on it a little minute ago. I forgot the actual term of it, but they would sew the foreskin back on it. You know, they walk around butt naked. You know, like going back to the gym, you know, gymnos. You know, that's what Jake was doing, and Jake ultimately became Greek. They were following Greekish fashions. And Antiochus made it ultimately against the law for you to follow the customs of being an Israelite. Right. This First Maccabees 1 and verse 41, it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to the whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone shall leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Yeah, and they're doing that now, man. Okay. You know, Esau is basically telling the world, look, you got to follow the WEF, okay? You know, the EU, WHO, all these different organizations, right? You have to follow it, as if not, you're going to get penalized, right? Hey, all of a sudden you get sanctions. Okay, all of a sudden you have mysterious illnesses happening in your country, bombings in your country, rebel groups, right? That's what starts happening, you know? If you don't follow what I have in place.
Yeah. So,
you know?
Especially you Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be, because ultimately it goes back to this. Let me read this real quick. Judith 11 and 10, it says, therefore, O Lord and governor, reject not his word, but lay up in thy heart, for it is true. For our nation shall not be punished, neither can the sword prevail against them, except they sin against their power. So that's the whole point. Keep you going off against your power, so to keep their kingdom going, man. Because once you, that's why you're a threat. You returning unto your power and putting off the wicked things the Lord don't like, man. And Esau has a problem with that. Because that put his rulership in jeopardy. Because now the Lord is going to hear you. You got the name. Now the Lord's going to hear you again and deliver you out of his hands. So that's a big problem with this fucking devil, man.
Yeah, it tells you in Isaiah 59 is that you become a prey.
Yeah.
When you turn away from those
Depart
things.
from evil. Yeah.
Depart from evil.
Yeah. The reason why, because now the Lord going to deliver you. Depart from evil. The Lord going to deliver you out of this damn devil's hand. That's why it's a problem serving your power. That's why it's a problem you calling yourself Israelite, who you really are. That's why that's a problem. He wants you to continue going off. Like, no, man, you supposed to be wild. I told you, you supposed to be the clone Tyrone. You supposed to be a damn nigga entertainer and all that, man.
Yep. But this real quick,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Elder Malcolm, Elder Malcolm posted Acts chapter 6 verse 1. And in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews, because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration. You know, I think in the NLT, and on the NIV it changes. Hold on, let me get that real quick just to.
But in the Greek, or the Greek, I believe for Grecians is Hellenistas.
Well, that's why in the NIV, if I may, Acts chapter 6, verse 1, in those days when the number of disciples was increasing, the Hellenistic Jews among them complained against the Hebraic Jews because their widows were being overlooked in daily distribution of food. You see?
Hey, those Jews that were basically...
Or those Grecians.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Sorry, go ahead.
Those Jews that were in Greece, you know, that practiced those customs, all right? You see, they were pissed, man.
Yeah.
Okay? You know?
They're just referencing it.
Was it more than that, Shema?
Yeah, it's more.
Thank you, Elder Malcolm.
This First Maccabees 1 and 43.
Is that the one that's a Greek speaking Jew? Is that what the definition for Hellenista is? Again, can you look it up real quick?
Yeah.
I forget the little technicalities.
Yeah, it is Hellenista.
Yeah, a Greek speaking Jew, man. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, that's why we said earlier you got to look up these words, man.
Yeah.
It's very key in understanding the Bible.
Yeah, because what was the scripture originally written in? Hebrew, then Greek, then Latin, man. All right, and then it been translated. So to get the true understanding, you got to go back to the original language it's written in.
Well, the Lord said these things are written in parables for you, but it's not given to them. So you got to go deep, man. It's a puzzle you got to put together. So, go ahead.
Well, the Lord did that for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. For not everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want everyone to get it. That's right. Like you brought out earlier, Sirach 27:9. The birds will resort unto their like, so will truth return unto them that practice in her. You see? So this word is always, gone to the elect, man. All right? Remember, I think it's Malachi that a book was written to them that spoke often to each other?
Well, when I say this, it's only for elect anyway.
Yeah,
of course, I'm not talking about the 2/3.
Yeah.
They're not meant for them. Of course not.
Right.
When I say that, it's only for the elect.
But to clarify for those new listeners, you know what I mean, listening and learning.
That's right.
You see, it's all about the nation of Israel. That's it.
Yeah.
Nobody else, man.
As it always has been.
Yeah, the Lord hasn't changed. He set us above all nations. That's why He gave us these laws, these statutes, and these commandments, man. That's what sets us apart from these other people. These other people are brute beasts. But we have the laws, statutes, and commandments, and we're near unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai because so.
The Lord said He's only dealing with small sanctuary.
That's
He
it.
always did that too, man.
The remnant.
He always dealt with a small number of people, man.
Yup.
That's why even when you're starting off in the New Testament, you have to wonder, why is it Matthew, Mark, and Luke? Those names are all those are all Latin names. All right, why is it Corinth, Thessalonica? Those are all those are Greek. Mm-hmm. So you have to ask yourself, well, this is about the Israelites and they speak Hebrew. What was the change? What happened? Because I got a quick precept. This is Nehemiah 13:24. This is the Old Testament, of course. It says, "And the children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language." Right? These are so-called These are so-called children of Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. But according to the language of each people. And I contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them.
So they lost their language, Hebrew, just like we did.
Right.
Now we speak in this time. Now we speak in English, Spanish, and all that. Those who conquered us, man. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And smote certain of them and plucked off their hair and made them swear by the Most High, saying, "Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons or for yourselves." Right. So it was even that the children was
that don't mean that we couldn't deal with them, man. For you simpletons, go ahead, brother.
Right. So
just to make a point, our daughters aren't supposed to deal with the heathen men. Period.
Right.
That's right.
All right.
Oh no, what is that? Is that talking about the women?
Yeah, it's both.
Right. Sons and daughters.
Oh, yeah, but the women, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make.
Oh no, you good, bro. Yeah, because you're right, man. Because guess what? The seed is according to the Father, man.
That's right.
That's right. All day.
So you women deal with the heathen men. You pretty much gonna erase Israel, man.
You're gonna bring forth their children.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But the point of extraction, I brought this out was they didn't even know their own language, and they were smitten for that. So you really think we're supposed to come to this other nation, which put us into slavery, and just completely try to, blend and become one with them? All right, especially knowing that you're gonna have a lower status and they always gonna be on top. No, the Lord never meant that.
Right.
Yeah, I got one.
Go for it.
Shemaiah, you were done with that?
I got one.
It's still more.
Now this First Maccabees 1:43 says, "Yea, many also of the Israelites consulted to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols, and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and
That makes you
sacrifices."
a Gentile following the strange. What does it say? The strange.
It says the strange laws of the land.
Yeah, which is these other heathen nations. Shit.
That Psalms 106,
Yeah.
learning the ways of the heathen,
Yeah.
or the works of the heathens. Right there, these strange sacrifices, these strange laws.
Yeah, that makes you a Gentile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It says, and forbid burnt offerings, so they couldn't do any more offerings.
Yeah, that's Antiochus bitch ass forcing that on Israel. They can't keep their custom no more. You gotta keep ours.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this is ultimately how Jake became Greek. This is a very important history in Israel. Because that's why I said there's no difference between the Jew nor the Greek. Because you're all one. Right? Because you're just an Israelite speaking Greek.
Yeah, I got something for you real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 12:1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I will not have you ignorant. For ye know that ye were Gentiles. It's talking about the Israelites.
Yep.
Ye were Gentiles carried away because they was Gentiles and they woke up to who they really were. All right.
Yeah, it's like it's not talking about a bloodline, because the thing is, once you have a bloodline, you can't change that bloodline. So that one's telling you like you following the customs.
Yeah.
So it's like you were Gentiles.
That's it. Carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led, man. All right.
Customs of the heathen, man.
That's it.
Can I get to back up Shemaiah real quick? This is 1 Maccabees 12:21. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians, which are Greeks, and Jews are brethren, and they are of the stock of Abraham. Just to show you that those, to back up how the Greeks and the Jews were the same people.
Yeah.
Simple, man. Hey, once you, in order to know the mystery, you have to know the history. Simple as that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you don't know the history, you're through. And that's why they took out the Apocrypha.
Yep.
That's the main reason
Yep.
why they took these specific books out, because there's once you read the Apocrypha, then you start linking things up.
Yeah. Apocrypha get straight to the point. It mentions names and all that, man.
Right. And you understand the Hellenization of the Israelites becoming like the Greeks.
They even called out Alexander the Greek
By name.
By name.
First Maccabees, the first chapter, and his 4 generals.
Yep.
Which lines up with secular history.
Yes,
You
sir.
see?
But when you know the scriptures say, Esau, just off that alone, you fucked up. The scriptures say if you add on to take away from the words, the
That's
Lord
your
gonna
ass.
destroy your ass.
Oh
man.
yeah, he's gonna
So-
take your name out.
Yeah, so that alone, you fucked up. That alone, all on top of the infinity other things you have done and still doing.
That's why the Edomites, the so-called white people, have no resurrection to life.
That's right.
After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, they will be exterminated and a thing of the past.
That's right.
It is written, and it's gonna come to pass very soon.
Yeah, man. You gotta kill the cancer. They the cancer of the earth, man.
That leaven, you gotta fuck
Yeah.
that shit. You gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of cancer
Yup.
for things to get healthy again, man.
This is the nigga that destroyed the earth, man.
Then you got nerve to get mad when you tell get your delusional bitch ass out of here, man.
Right.
Son of perdition.
Yeah, you
Son of perdition,
you
yeah.
Fucking American Psycho, man. But go
Yeah,
ahead,
absolutely.
I looked up real quick. I looked up from the first Maccabees 12:21, Lacedaemonians, and I looked it up, and I put in 300 Spartans were Lacedaemonians, and it says right here were the Lacedaemonians Spartans.
But they got a movie out called 300 with a
Right.
bunch of damn Edomite looking motherfuckers.
Right. It
But,
says.
yeah, but the book, so like the book is Jake.
No, I seen that too. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
they
said,
had that
oh,
book in Borders.
oh, man.
I remember it.
Yeah.
You remember, you look at these
Yeah,
damn
braids.
historical movies and stuff, you got the Edomite. They give you hair right there, this nigga got one braid in the hair. they give you hair right there, they Jake.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
Right.
It says Spartans were the only to be referred as Spartans and Lacedaemonians. Alright? And which are the Jews, which is us. You know what I'm saying?
I got a little bit more. It says, First Maccabees 1 and 45, it says, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and feast days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profaneness, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinance. And whosoever would not do according to the king commandment, according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. All right. So if you weren't following Antiochus' way, he was trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments, you would get put to death. Right. Then even later on in the chapter, it was women who were circumcised their sons, and then if they found it, Antiochus found it, those women and those sons would get put to death. You know, so you couldn't keep the law, statutes, commandments, so you were forced into becoming a Greek.
Right.
So that's the history of how Jake became Greeks.
Right, and to back you up, you were just talking literally about the same time. This is 2 Maccabees 4, and I'm gonna start at 7. This is, but after the death of Seleucus, when Antiochus, called Epiphanes, took the kingdom, Jason, the brother of Anias, labored under him to the high priest. This is promising unto the king by intercession 303 talents of silver, and of another revenue 80 talents. Verse 9, this is, besides this, he promised to aside 150 more, if he might have license to set him up a place for exercise, and for the training up of the youth in fashion of the heathen. What youth? The Jews, man. The Israelites. It says, if he might have license to set him up a place for exercise, and for the training up of youth in the fashion of the heathen, and to write them of Jerusalem by the name of Antiochus. So it's the same thing that the brother was reading, man. If you weren't calling yourself or doing the ways of what this wicked ass Edomite was pushing out, you know, hey, you were gonna get put to death, man. So a lot of them, hey, they're like, shit, boy, I ain't trying to die, so I'd rather be called Antiochans, and that's when the whole Hellenization came about. That's why you need the Apocrypha to understand the New Testament, man. Because if you just read the Old Testament and the New Testament, you're gonna be confused, man. Right. You're not gonna. There's a whole big part of history that you need to understand the New Testament is gonna be missing, man. You know.
If you don't have the Apocrypha, the Greeks come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That term Greek comes out of nowhere. It's not mentioned any. You know what I'm saying? A pre-Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
it just pops up.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like what Pi said. It's only for elect. So 2/3 don't give a shit about none of this anyway, man.
Yeah. Right.
If I got a little more, verse 10 it says, which when the king had granted, he had gotten unto his hand the rule he forthwith brought, Salakia, which when the king had granted, and he had gotten into his hand the rule he forthwith brought his own nation to Greek's fashion. It says, and the royal privileges granted a special favor to the Jews by the means of John, the father of Epiphanes.
And then 2/3 they love to serve. 2/3 love serve this heathenistic way anyway. They don't want to serve the Lord.
Well, John 8:44, you're your father the devil.
Yeah, and because the Lord, you gotta be patient with the Lord. Lord makes you wait. Oh man, Lord, he put us through too much, man. All this other bullshit. Yeah. They just weak niggas, man.
That's it. At the end of the day, we'll see him on the other side.
It says, who went ambassador to Rome for amity and aid, and he took away and putting down the governments which were according to the law. He brought up new custom against the law. For he built gladly a place of exercise under the tower itself, and brought the chief young men under his subjection, and made them wear a hat. Now such was the hate of Greek fashions, and increase of heathenish manners, through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest. Even though he was calling himself high priest, he wasn't. Why? Because the things he was doing, he was siding with Antiochus.
He's a sellout.
Jason bitch ass said it. Wish you had it.
Yep.
You got niggas in the entertainment world. That's those them Jasons of the day.
Yep. It says that the priests had no courage to serve anymore at the altar, but despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices, hastened to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise, after the game of discus called them forth. Verse 15, not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Damn.
You know, and this is where, hey, we really got Hellenized, man. You know, and started following. I mean, we already scattered, you know, at this point, but even more, you know, when this started happening, man. And that's when you get to, that's where you get scriptures like when it talks about Greeks or Gentiles having salvation in the New Testament.
Yep.
It's actually talking about Israelites that took on the heathenistic customs of the heathens, man. It's not talking about actual Gentiles, actual heathens, man.
Right.
Now I'm gonna back this up with Acts 11, and I'm gonna start at verse 25. It says, "Then departed Barnabas and Tarsus to seek Saul." Verse 26, Acts 11 and 26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch, and it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church. Now keep in mind, this is after the Apocrypha. This is after the verses we just read in 1 Maccabees and 2 Maccabees, right?
Right.
It says, and it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch, right? And what did it say in 2 Maccabees 4 and 9? That they were called the Antiochians. It was the same people. It was Israelites that got converted a long time ago to heathenistic customs. They kept passing that to their children, and then when it right here, when you get to Acts 11 and 26, they actually thought they were Antiochians, right? But then when the Lord came, those same Jews that took on those customs were repenting and turning back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. This is strictly for the Israelites. Today and age, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, and you speckled birds. It's not talking about anybody else, man. No other nation, man.
Nope.
This is only for us, man.
Whether you want to believe or not, it don't matter. The truth is the truth, man. At the end of the day, man.
Yep.
Well, some do not believe. You know, you just don't want. You want to be deluded, don't want to believe because you want to save Esau punk ass who's been having his foot sideways up your ass since forever, man.
That's right.
Not the problem. Could you get another precept or?
Oh, you finna wrap it up?
No, go.
So I just want to hop in this Ephesians 2 and 8 real quick. It says, "For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves."
And you know, with niggas, they don't care about nobody else, y'all. They came in. When we come out, they daddy Esau. Come out, they daddy Esau. They have a damn bitch fit and won't save this whole ass nigga, man. Yeah. All right. You niggas, you are your father, the devil, man.
Yeah, niggas on the line said, y'all racist.
Yeah.
All right.
If Esau can't make it, I don't want to make it. Well, guess what? Your dreams are going to come true because you're not going to make it.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus, yeah.
Esau can't make it out.
They dreams going to come true. They not.
Right, yeah.
Lord going to grant you your wish. You're not going to make it, nigga.
Welcome to white heaven, Uncle.
Holy shit. Because it say it is a gift of Yahweh. You know, it's like the elder was saying, these guys, you know, the Heavenly Father bestowed that grace upon us, man. And these guys want to save everybody else. Everybody else.
But in particular, Esau.
Yeah,
Especially Esau,
yeah.
yeah.
And I was gonna say that's the man who tried to be everybody else. and they want to save him.
Read verse 11.
Come on, I was about to keep
Okay,
reading down.
keep
So like,
reading
it says
So my
not,
daddy Esau. Go ahead,
Nah.
bro.
it says, not of works.
Hey, fucking like, you seen all matter shit done, nigga, but you ain't mentioned the kneecap. Shot the nigga dead in his kneecap.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, bro.
It says not of works, lest any man should boast.
This something new, nigga. Go ahead.
Right. It says, for we are his workmanship, created in Mashiach Yahushua unto good works, which Yahweh hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Wherefore remember that ye, being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by that which is called circumcision, in the flesh made by hands, that at that time ye were without Mashiach, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel.
And that word commonwealth goes into basically like an inheritance, man. Like you basically have to be a part of a family in order to inherit, those things. You know what I'm saying? To be a citizen, pretty much.
Citizenship, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right. And look, if you're not born as an Israelite, you are not a citizen.
That's right.
Right.
And look, this is not the fucking United States of fucking America, okay? All right, where you can live. Okay, here's your visa, here's your green card, and then after 7 years, then you can be a citizen.
Come on in there.
Right.
You can come in, like, bro. Look,
You are
man.
now American.
This land is your land.
Yeah. It say the horse sat on many waters. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
the Lord don't operate like that, man.
Yeah.
It's a bloodline, man.
Yeah.
Your bloodline got to go back to these people. That's who you are, man.
Right, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But I'll give you a spoiler alert. All the heathens will be in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
But they're not going to like their position.
That's
Bring
it.
it up.
Like Apostle Todd told that damn Edomite woman that went to theological
Oh, yeah.
school. And she was like, I hope to see you in heaven. He was like, your dreams gonna come true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that whip.
Right.
Well, bam! Gotcha, bitch. All these heathens are going to the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be our slaves, man.
That's right.
All right? We're going to rule over them with a rod of iron. It is written. You see? The kingdom of heaven will be here on earth. All right? And us Israelites will be set up on high,
Yeah,
man.
and you niggas' dreams gonna come true. You talking about if Esau don't make it, you don't make it. You not. But you ultimately, Lord gonna deliver you. You gotta come back through whoever the elect is. You gonna be looking stupid as hell for making that statement in Babylon, dumb nigga.
Right, you'll be shamefaced for a while. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you'll be all right, brother.
That's right.
We'll just see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Right. It says, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of promise. Ha-
Yeah, promise.
10-4, man. Go ahead,
A
Slocky. Go ahead.
promise. All right, and that's a key thing because look, the promises were only given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's it.
That's it, and then down to the 12 tribes. No one else was included.
That's right.
There's no scripture that's going to include Esau, Moab, Ammon, all right, Ishmael. That's not in the scriptures.
Hey,
Find the scripture.
To the
asshole.
10th generation.
that's it, bro.
Exactly.
And guess what, bro? Esau don't include you in none of that shit.
Nope.
But you niggas in turn will include them.
Right.
Exactly. It's fucking, you niggas are retarded, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Retarded means again slow.
We're dealing with brute beasts. These are people that do not fear the Lord nor practice the laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
Esau ain't including you in none of his shit, bro. If you pop up, he like, what the hell you doing here, nigga?
Right.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, go park my car.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, you can't even go to the suburbs without them asking you what you doing over here.
Yeah. And Esau got they got these sundown towns.
Yeah.
Shit, you can't, you be caught there if you want to. You don't shit.
You ain't gonna like the results.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I knew when I was working at Home Depot, this damn Jake, he worked in electronics. This nigga getting off work, he couldn't even walk home while the cop fucking with him, telling him, what you doing around here?
Mm-hmm. Shit.
What saved his ass was I was coming off work.
That's the only thing he's gonna say.
You see?
Used to stop me on 87th and more.
But you niggas in turn won't want to include this goddamn devil. Well, guess what? The beautiful thing is, it ain't gonna happen because the Lord said so, man.
That's right.
But go ahead.
It says, having no hope without Yahweh in the world.
you were saying, they ain't got no hope. They don't even have hope to be kings over these heathen, man. And the Lord said, asking me I should give you the heathen for your inheritance, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
They want to be on the commonwealth of Esau, man.
The same playing field.
That's it. You got something she called. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
this is Revelation 7, I'm starting verse 9.
Mm.
It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindred and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb.
Those are talking about Israelites, man.
Scattered, just like we were explaining.
Yeah.
Right.
And then guess what? They gonna look like, because it was John the Revelator, he saw a vision, because he was like, damn, you got Edomite looking motherfuckers, Elam looking getting beat. Those Israelites that look like them nations, man. Go ahead, bro.
It said, stood before the Lamb, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, right? And cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. Right? And verse 10, it says, our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, only claims to be the power of who? The Israelites. Verse 11, it says, and all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne and their faces, and worshiped Yahweh, saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai forever and ever. Amen. Verse 13. It says, and one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence come they? Verse 14, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, and this is the point, this is what explains that verse 9 is the Israelites, not no other nation. Verse 14, Revelation 7 and 14. And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. And when you read Daniel, I believe it's the 9th chapter, it tells you that what? That roughly paraphrasing, that nothing has happened upon earth like it has to Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, right,
under
right.
heaven, man.
Yeah.
Can I back up Chicago real quick? And what does it say in that Jeremiah 30 and 7 about Jacob's trouble? That he shall be saved out of it?
Yep.
Okay.
I got something for you right here. That's it.
That was it.
I got to end off with this. This is Isaiah. This is straight to the point. Isaiah 45 and 17. It says, and Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So they tell you Israel gonna be the ones be saved, man.
Right. And even to this day, every other heathen knows that we are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We have it bad. We have had it the worst in every other nation, man. They know it, man. They might not admit it, but they know it, man. So that's how you know that that it's only talking about Israelites, man. Us, man.
Well, yeah, these curses were a sign of wonder. You know, nothing else like you mentioned in Daniel. Nothing. These atrocities didn't happen to any other nation of people but the Israelites, man. All right, Google yoke of iron. You're gonna see a so-called black man chained up. All right, not a Moabite, not a fucking Edomite, no one else.
Yeah,
It's the Northern Kingdom too. Yeah, the Israelites.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just devils at the end. They deep down know it, but they don't want to accept it, man. Because the truth hurts their ass, man.
Good.
We're the only ones that need salvation.
That's it.
We're the only ones that need salvation.
Yeah, not no Amalek, which owns every goddamn thing.
Well, the earth is given into his hand.
Ishmael's doing good. Just go to Palos Hills, Palos Heights.
Oh, yeah,
Go to Skokie.
Or to your local gas station.
Yeah, they make money off you niggas. You don't own nothing in your own neighborhood. They all up in your shit, making money and taking it back home to their goddamn people and shit.
Because the scriptures describe them as merchants, and they're merchants today, man. There's nothing new under the sun.
But guess what? He saw you like, no, man, you ain't gonna be in my neighborhood. Go to them niggas' neighborhood.
Yeah, fuck with them.
Yeah.
Take advantage of them.
Take advantage. Fuck they woman. She behind like this bitch dumb as a box of rock. What the fuck she doing behind the counter? She getting popped for some goddamn cigarettes.
Yeah, a pack of Newports and Doritos.
All you tells Ishmael, make me some falafels and some hummus.
Then he's feeding you food they know you ain't supposed to eat, bro.
Right.
And
they don't eat they ain't eating none of that shit.
Nah.
They feeding it to you damn niggas, man.
Yep.
All right.
And it's on sale too.
Yeah, it is like The fucking gyro's 2 for $5. Come on, you get something fishy about that.
There's pork in it, brother.
Yeah.
They selling seafood.
It's
boys
expired
and
too.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
It's expired,
expired.
too.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's
Yeah,
10:11.
we gotta wrap it up, man.
I got
Hey, oh, you got one up, sir. Go ahead.
kind if I made it Isaiah 11:11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand
So
again.
that's a perfect precept for what he just read in Revelation 7 and 9. So like I said, John in Revelation, he saw that. He saw Israelites looking like these other heathen nations receiving salvation. He like, what the hell? But they was Israelites that happen to look like other nations. Man.
That's it.
That's what it's talking about, all nations. Go ahead, brother.
It says that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Petros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Damn.
So hey, it's gonna be his people gonna be scattered all over the place amongst the heathen.
If I,
Looking like them.
God, if I may,
Whatever. Go ahead.
no, I was about to say, if I may say, in Jeremiah 16, he said he has saved us from the land of the north and wherever we were scattered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't forget that. That means we're gonna be amongst the other nations.
Yeah.
Main deliverer is gonna be here in America, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I may, just because you dark skinned, it's fucking black ass, so-called black ass niggas that are Edomites.
Yep,
Right,
tares.
that's the parable of the tares and the wheats. You know, another lesson for next time. You know?
Yeah. You got Israelite, you got Edomite that look like so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. They fucking heathens, and they gonna be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So just because they look like the Israelite, don't mean that that they gonna be delivered and be in the kingdom. No, they ass gonna be in slavery. Man.
Right, because skin color is an indicator. It's not a definite. Remember Romans 8:16. The Spirit beareth witness that we are the children of the living power. The Spirit beareth witness. You see, skin color is just an indicator. Remember that.
That's right.
Hey, and with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us truth, and salutations to the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. And with that, Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.